Hello, folks. Welcome to my channel Deep Astro Universe. Today, in this video, I'll be discussing about the transit of Mercury in Pisces, where firstly it will get retrograde on 15th March and then later it will get in the forward direction on 7th April. How this Mercury's retrograde motion and forward motion is going to impact all the ascendants, because in these months you will find major planetary conjunctions happening in the Pisces sign. So it will be impacting all the people, all the human beings in the mundane level. Also, you will find a lot of tragic events happening, whether be related to water bodies or something related to air, something happening around the world in science, technology, geopolitics. So let's begin. For Aries Lagna, this transit of Mercury retrograde in the Pisces sign in your 12th house will somewhere affect your health. Maybe you have to see financial losses. There could be travels. I have written how it will impact according to the nakshatras, like for Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, when it will be retrograde in Pisces. So, because of the Cheshta Bal, it will impart good strength as its even natural benefit. Now, when it will get direct in the Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra, then you might see certain travels where those travels could be because of your career, but ultimately you have to be cautious of your health and financial losses. Even you can win over some competition or fights. That is also the situation forming for the Aries Lagna. Now, coming up to the Taurus Lagna, for you this is forming in the 11th house. So Mercury retrograde in the 11th house, having cheshtabal, being a natural benefic, will impart the best of result for you. And ultimately, till the time it is retrograde in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra or Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, you are going to see the most optimistic time for you. Name, fame will be there. Wealth from different sources could come. You will find happiness. You can get opportunities for higher education, career development. Even when it will get direct in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra, you will see that somewhere your social network is rising, name, fame, you are getting recognition in for your work, for your whatever, education, work, academics, wherever. Even childbirth yoga is there. For marriage, if you are looking for marriage, from all around you will get this burst of happiness from everywhere. Your desires are going to get fulfilled. So maybe you even get attracted to someone if you are looking for a new relationship. So now let's talk about Gemini Lagna. For you, this is happening in the 10th house. So Mercury, being the lord of your first and fourth house, is prominently talking about the overall health, well-being and happiness. So being in the 10th house, having cheshtabal retrograde, will provide a good strength for you. For you also, it will give better results, okay, as compared to any other lagnas. Just like Taurus, you are going to get good results. So here in retrograde motion in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, you will get happiness from all the direction, whether be in your career, higher education. Maybe you have to travel for some reason. Changes could be there in your career. Any slight change could is considered as change in career. And then when it will get direct in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra, you will see especially the rise in your status and respect coming in your profession, maybe because of your work, your dedication. That could be the reason, but ultimately you are going to see growth at this time. Now, if I talk about the Cancer Lagna, for you this is happening in the ninth house. Ninth house is like a very prominent house for traveling, dharma, spirituality, for your ancestors, father, lineage, gurus. So when the Lord of your 12th house is getting retrograde and direct in this sign, so it has got cheshtabal because it's a natural benefic. So it will impart good result when it is retrograde. So somewhere in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Pura Bhadrapad Nakshatra, it will deliver certain changes in your life. It could be related to, you might go for higher education, research activities, academic work, education. You might travel or shift to new place. Then you can have a lot of interaction or gains from your friends, social network, foreign travels. All these things could be there, but you have to be cautious about how you are conveying your ideology or thoughts to your elders. And similarly, in direct motion also, it will deliver good results. Now, if I talk about the Leo Lagna, for you, this is happening in the 8th house. Now, for you, being the Lord of the 11th house and second house, it talks about the wealth, okay, family, wealth, desires. So when it will be retrograde in the 8th house, it will have Cheshtable. It will definitely impart good strength when it comes to money related matters. But for some things you have to be cautious. While it is retrograde and in Uttara Bhadrapad and Pura Bhadrapad Nakshatra, it will deliver some kind of transformation in your career. Maybe you gain, as I said, some inheritance. You can gain some inheritance or wealth through unearned means, or maybe you might get married at this time, or even this is a lot of chance of getting any win over any lottery. All these situation can form for you, and eventually when it will get direct in this sign, in the 8th house, you will see whether it's there in the Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra or Revati Nakshatra, it will ultimately deliver good results. Especially in Revati Nakshatra, you can earn lot of money, and it's a good time for research activities. Now, for Virgo Lagna, for you, this is happening in the 7th house. So, retrograde motion in the 7th house, having Cheshtable, natural benefic, it's a good sign for you because it's the 10th house and first house lord. So in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Pura Bhadrapad Nakshatra, you will deliver, you will see that somewhere this will bring lot of changes and gains in your marriage. Maybe you might get married or you start a new business. You will see like your wealth is rising. Somewhere you are finding happiness in your profession. Publicly, if people are recognizing you, you are getting married, maybe those situation can form. But while it is there in the Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra, certain degree of problems can arise in your marriage. Maybe problem to your partner could be there, health issues to your partner could be there, those situations. But when Mercury will be direct in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra, that will be the time when you will see a rise in public image, support from other people, growth, overall growth in your profession, career, business. Foreign travels could be there. You can do a lot of good creative work at this time, lot of creative work. And if you want to have you want to form a relationship with someone, okay, that could be an ideal time for you to start partnership, business, or love relationship. So for Libra Lagna, this is happening in the 6th house. You have to be little bit cautious because the 6th house is not considered good. But although in the Kalpurush Kundli, 6th house is ruled by Mercury, so here you will see mixed results, good results, but mixed. So naturally benefic planet, when it is retrograde in the 6th house in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra, to deliver some kind of problems related to your children and education, either be your education or related to your children. Some issues could be there, even health issues could be there. Then in Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, when it is retrograde, it will deliver problems in your relationship, certain gain in career could be there, maybe you win over any competition. While it is direct in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra, you will see increase in workload with certain degree of health issues or issues from your enemies or related to loan. Those issues can arise, okay. But ultimately this time is all about, you have to balance out the whole situation, whether be in your career, personal life, everything you have to balance out. So ultimately this energy forming in the 6th house is talking about the balance you have to maintain in your daily life, so that things are in a perfect sequence rather than getting haywire and you are not able to balance them all. So now coming to Scorpio Lagna, for you this is happening in the 5th house. Now, fifth house is considered really good if you're looking for childbirth, relationship, education, any sort of name, fame in product designing, selling work, or creative work, all those things. So, hereditary position, okay, anything to do with mantra sadhana, anything to do with trading. So, when it is retrograde, it's a benefic planet, will have chestable, it will deliver good things: position, name, fame, trading, creativity, marriage prospects, childbirth. When it is direct, in Uttara Bhadrapada and Revati Nakshatra, then also it will deliver name, fame, position for your children, for your education, for you, yourself, and you can get into teaching, banking, all these sectors. It's a very fantastic time for you. Many of your desires are going to get fulfilled. Just you need to be very focused, because at times you might deviate from your path, and you might get diverted towards other activities, like relationship, or something to do with unnecessary frivolous activities which are not required. So if you're maintaining your energy in the right direction, this is the time when you can see sudden name, fame, recognition, or childbirth, or gain of some power at this time, because it's not just the hereditary position, house of hereditary position, fifth house, but even the house of somewhere it's considered house where you get recognized. Okay, that name and fame also comes from this fifth house. So it's a very beautiful house. Certain things will still remain good for you, but still you can manage out. So if I talk about Sagittarius Lagna, for you this is happening in the fourth house. So Mercury retrograde is considered good in the Kendra Bhava, because ultimately the crane, the house lord for you, it's the seventh and 10th house lord. Being in the fourth house, having Cheshta Bal, retrograde will have lot of strength. So in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, it will deliver good strength, willpower to you to rise in life and increase your comforts. You will still see certain mental issues and health issues related to you or your mother, but I would say there's something where you will see good initiations happening at this time. Maybe you develop your skills, go for education, go for some any win over any competition, any court case. So your willpower will be very strong. While it will get direct in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra, you will see suddenly your comforts are rising through either through loans, or even after winning over any competition, court case, litigation, enemies. Your happiness is going to rise, your comforts are going to rise, and even you will become very responsible. You will be able to help your all the responsibilities of life with utmost care, and even you will see your workload will increase slowly and slowly. So this is the time when majorly 80% of the things will be in your favor, just 20% which will be out of the hand. You have to be careful regarding you and your mother. Okay, now coming to Capricorn Lagna, for you this is happening in the third house. The third house in Kalpurush Kundli is considered to be the house of Mercury only. So here the Cheshta Bal of retrograde motion of this Mercury in third house will impart good strength. So be in the Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra or Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, it will deliver chances of wealth gain and travels. Your willpower will be very strong. You will have strength to develop your skill, to do something for yourself through your skills, and you can start something new as a business, as an education, so these things will slowly prosper in your life. Even for your profession also, it's a good time. So when it will be direct in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra, you will see certain travels happening in your life. You can even if you want to take loan for certain things, then possibility of taking loan. Career growth is there, skill development will happen. So overall, this is a very beautiful time, and you will have a very strong connection with your siblings also, where you will be communicating though those communication could lag because of a little bit harshness towards them, but still those communication will still be there. So Mercury will help you out in a lot of things at this time, because communication is the mode where it helps you get in contact with lot of partnerships, with lot of people to rise in life. Okay, so this Mercury in third house will be very very favorable for Capricorn Lagna. Now, talking about the Aquarius Lagna for you, this is happening in the second house. Now, Mercury retrograde will somewhere be like, as you can see, Gemini sign falls in your fifth house, Virgo in eighth house. So somewhere Mercury is functional benefic for you when it is there in the second house. It's retrograde, having chestabal, giving good strength, being a natural benefic. So in this period when it is retrograde in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, it will deliver possibilities of wealth gains, or travels to foreign places, or from inheritance, and even your happiness and comforts will rise. You can gain from your family, mother, you can get married also at this time. Even you can expand your family business. A lot of parties could be there and in your home, so you have to be cautious about health, but ultimately it's a very good fantastic time if you are into banking sector, anything to do with finances, dealing with money, those sort of work or research work. Then this even teaching, childbirth is indicated, expansion of family is indicated. So when it will be direct, Mercury direct in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra, talks about some financial growth, expansion of family. Expansion of family means someone getting married in your family, or even you, or a childbirth is indicated. So new member is coming, entering in your family. So a lot of parties are seen at this time. Growth in family business, comforts are rising, money is coming from all the sides, unearned money, as I said. So things are looking very favorable for you at this time. So Aquarius will definitely see the best of time. Now talking about the Pisces Lagna, for you Mercury is lord of your fourth and seventh house. So definitely it's a good transit. When the Kendra Bhav lord is there in the Kendra in the first house, it's considered very good. And it even has got Mercury in the first house, talks about the Digbal. It's got the positional strength also in the first house. So being retrograde, being the natural benefic, it's going to deliver the cheshta bal very strongly. It will deliver the good results of fourth and seventh house. When it is retrograde in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, you will see a lot of willpower and strength in you. Your happiness is going to increase. You will initiate something new. Chances of getting married is starting a new business, but still you have to be cautious of your health. Some changes in your personality at this time is definitely seen. Maybe you might deal with certain health issues, or some transformation in your personality could be there, in your mind could be there. Okay, when it will get direct in the Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra, then you will see overall happiness from all the areas of life. You can have a new relationship, finances will grow, you can start a new business, new career, marriage is there in your chart, you can buy property, vehicle. So overall that will be the time when you will see real growth in your life. So you have to be little bit cautious about your health, and how you deal with people, okay, at this time. Just remember, your words can harm your relation, or even can build your relation. So you have to be cautious of that. Now this was all for all the ascendants, how these transits are going to impact you. So if you really like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, and if you want to take personal consultation, then you can contact me through my WhatsApp number. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe.